Hey guys, today we're going to learn about Antarctica. As you all might know, Antarctica is a very cold place and it's full of ice. So today we're going to learn about the geographical aspect of Antarctica. So let's get started. Firstly, Antarctica is located at the South Pole. It is surrounded by the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans. It is surrounded by three different oceans: the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Ocean. Next up, we have Antarctica has no cities, permanent residence, government, or capital. Many countries have scientific research stations on Antarctica with seasonal manning. A few Antarctica and a few Antarctic stations have all year round manning. 1,000 to 5,000 people reside throughout the year at the research stations scattered across continent. So there's no fixed permanent population in Antarctica because it's a very invariable it's a very invariable place, and you cannot survive there for much long without any resources. So there are many research facilities and a lot of scientific research stations in Antarctica placed by the different governments of different countries to study the place. Climate. Antarctica is the coldest and windiest spot on the planet. In fact, the lowest temperature ever recorded on Earth was recorded in Antarctica, which was minus 129.3 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like very, very cold. And the average winter temperature ranged from minus 40 degrees to minus 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are commonly measured at up to 200 miles per hour. That's not normal. Now you might be thinking, what time is it in Antarctica? Because there's no one living there. So how would you know the time? So what is the time? A tricky question in a place where all time zones coverage. So everyone in Antarctica officially goes by the New Zealand time because New Zealand is close to Antarctica. So you can see that New Zealand is very close to Antarctica. The animals of Antarctica. The animals are a really unique part of Antarctica. They include fish, whales, sharks, seals, Arctic terns, and penguins, and much more. There's still much more to be discovered in Antarctica, but because this is a very small list. First of all, we have an ice fish. It has a type of anti-freeze in its body to keep it from freezing. So all of these varieties of fishes have some or another type of adaptation so that they can survive in Antarctica. Whales. Whales are also a big part of Antarctica. The whales of Antarctica have many things in common. They all go to Antarctica because of the food source. They eat krill, fish, squid, and some even eat plankton. They also migrate to different oceans. No whale stay in Antarctica all year round. No whale will stay in Antarctica for the whole year because it's also freezing and it's very difficult. Also, there are many varieties. I said in Antarctica, so the whale also might like many varieties and different types of food fish. So there are many types of fish, whales in Antarctica, like the blue whale, the killer whale, which is also known as the orca, and the humpback whale. Seals. Seals are also very common in Australia. Not every animal can stand the freezing cold water of Antarctica, but the seals of Antarctica can because of its 2 to 4 inches of thick blubber. They stay by shore and live close to packs of ice. The pups are even born on ice during April or May. So you can see that they have two thick layers of blubber and fur, and they have like a very thick ice coating so that they can survive in Antarctica. They are adapted to Antarctica. The seals of Antarctica eat shrimp, crab, clams, snails, cod, and even penguin pups, like penguins' kids. They eat penguins. They can eat 10 pounds a day, but they can hardly even taste it because they don't have any taste buds. That's very unlucky because they can't taste anything even though they're eating it. So don't take taste buds for granted. The seal's whiskers help the seals find prey. Because the seals eat so much, the male can weigh up to 250 pounds. Next, we have penguins. There are 17 different kinds of penguins that live in Antarctica alone. They are the Ado, black-footed, chinstrap, emperor, erect-breasted, Fiordland, Gentoo, Galapagos, Humboldt, King, Little Blue, Magellanic, Macaroni, Rock Hopper, etc. Penguins live in groups called rookeries, and live in Antarctica year-round. They eat mostly krill, squid, and fish. Penguins are very common, and a lot of people like penguins because of their white and black fur. And as you can see, there are more than 17, like different 17 kinds of penguins, right? Just alone in Antarctica, there are 17 different kinds of penguins. What about the North Pole? There are many different types of penguins. What about plants? The climate of Antarctica does not allow extensive vegetation. You can't do many farming there. A combination of freezing temperatures, poor soil quality, lack of moisture, and a lack of sunlight prevent many plants from growing. As a result, plant life is limited to mostly mosses and liverworts. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found it interesting and nice to know about Antarctica. These were the geographical aspects of Antarctica. More countries are coming up soon. More on that later. But if you like the video, please do share and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, and I will surely clear them for you. Thank you, everyone.